How's it going, guys? We are in Rhode Island. I've never been to Rhode Island before. We are on, I think this is bike visit number 19? 18. I visited 18 shops so far, which is kind of crazy. We're at BikeOn, which is sort of like BikeOn, but also sort of not. They're in transition. They just moved to this location. They're just sort of getting settled in, so we're gonna hang out and see what they're up to. Has that new shop smell. How's it going?
Hello.
Hello. I think you have a customer pulled up.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, which is good. Hey.
Oh yeah, I think we have a test ride in like 10 minutes.
It seems like you're very adaptive focused. You got a wheelchair section and you have a bunch of like hand cycles.
Yeah.
And what do you say the percentage of able-bodied versus hand cycles or versus adaptive?
Probably like 60-40.
Okay.
Yeah, right around there.
70,
Like
30.
We specialize in adaptive, and we work a lot with VAs and rehab hospitals. Like Spalding is a really big one up in Boston. And our whole mission is we can, build a bike for anybody. So we always swap components, optimize the drivetrain, and just make sure folks can ride. Like some of the Madelines are really cool because they have a nice converter that converts a disc brake to a coaster brake. So we have these special gloves that we make where they can just clip in, like you clip in with clipless pedals on their hands, and just pedal backwards to stop, and then the shifting and controls are all on the chin, so you just shift left or right for easier, harder. Yeah, and it's not all us, so like SRAM and Shimano have come so away with their wireless shifting and just like all their different shifter options and braking options. So it's really, we're at the point where like you can build a bike that anybody can ride. If they want to ride, we'll find a bike for them and get them out on the road.
Can you introduce yourself to the camera?
Oh, so I'm Kyle, and this is Phoebe. So I'm the traveling sales rep and adaptive education manager, they call it. So I help the other reps out with finding the right adaptations, right controls. We do a lot of video conferencing where we might have a veteran in San Diego, and they're not sure if they could ride, and we'll kind of show like which options that they can use, whether it be elbow shifting and braking or the chin shifting. Anything that you need, I kind of help cater to that.
Cool.
And I'm Dan. I'm one of the co-owners here at BikeOn. My father, Scott, was the founder of our business in 1999. He's a wheelchair user himself, getting involved with hand cycles in the mid-90s. And that kind of changed our life as a family. Finally something that we were all able to do recreationally that was kind of on an equal playing ground for everyone. Been heavily involved in servicing the adaptive community since then. And we're excited to be here with Matt and at our new shop.
You just moved here from not too far away.
We were right down the street, more of an industrial building. We used to do some distribution for some European brands.
I was in China for 20 years, basically making these videos and sharing my experiences, but coming to the States is really, because I bought the Trike because I liked it. It was stable to make videos from, but it wasn't like an adaptive solution, not for me. And so I enjoyed riding it. And now that I'm coming to the States and doing this sort of specific dealer tour, I'm meeting all of these people who, it's a life changer. It's gratifying to know that I've been riding this thing that's helped change so many lives in ways beyond holding a camera or flying a drone from the seat,
Exactly. Mobility is the way to life.
Yeah.
Really. You need to be outside one way or another. And like you just said, these bikes are life changing.
Totally.
For people that, a day ago, a month ago, they might not have thought cycling was a possibility for them.
Yeah.
And, to experience them in person, being able to get out on a bike that works and it's safe.
Yeah.
It's very gratifying.
So how many Trikes do you have on the floor? Like, or how many vehicles you got?
Our fleet is kind of always changing. We also have some demo bikes in storage that get dirty when we're out doing clinics and playing in the dirt and stuff.
Yeah.
And we do have some bikes that we stock here that if you wanted to come in, buy a bike today, you could take it home with you. What's up, Ed?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how you doing?
He's with AZUB.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have somebody coming in new to get fitted for a hand cycle or a recumbent. She's not sure because she's an incomplete quadriplegic, so we're going to be working with her. Trike is really popular. I probably sold about probably about 7 of them to veterans over the years because it's got that lower axis and the lower bottom bracket. So a lot of them really like it because it's still a sporty bike, but usually I put the seat height extender in there.
Right.
The Scorpion is another one with HP that's popular.
I mean, you know, I rode that Scorpion for all through Asia, you know.
Yeah.
I had 2 Scorpions before I had the Tyfly X, you know. So he's got it's like an emotional sport dog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's got a little bit more training before she's ready to be fully certified, but she's already doing work.
When I was at the VA down in Florida, I had a veteran who basically his wife kind of kidnapped him, took him there, and he didn't want to try our bike. He was just basically going to wait until she came back to pick him up, and he was just kind of there for the ride, hanging out. And I put her next to this Trike Max here, and he's like, "Well, what's your dog's name, anyways?" And I was like, "Well, this is Phoebe if you want to pet her." And then slowly I put the bike closer to him. He's like, "Well, I'll just sit down on it anyway."
Yeah, yeah.
And then he sat into it, and I was like, "Well, while you're on it, take it for a ride, you know." And he ended up, you know, he took it for a ride, and he came back, and he was like a 10-year-old kid. He was like smiling and happy, and he told me that was the first bike he's rode in 40 years. He came back. The VA actually got him his own Trike Max, and
wow, through the
basically
adaptive program, right?
yeah, through the adaptive cycling program, and he was 380. So really, the Max, because it's the biggest one that they sell, and 425 capacity, it just worked out so well for him. But yeah, just having her there, she's a better salesman than anybody.
Yeah, right. When you're that big, you don't have an option for a bike, you know, like so almost you feel hopeless because there's no opportunity for you to get physical again and start like working your body. I've seen some people get on a trike and lose, you know, 100 pounds, you know.
Well,
and
I was 390 at one point.
Wow.
Before I started working here. That was in high school, and about 20 years ago, I just started running, but I lost weight not the right way. I destroyed my knees, so that's why I ride a Recumbent now, because it's just so much less impact having the feet in front of you.
yeah, you know, I didn't even think about that. The heavier set people who do have that issue, the Trike takes all the weight off of their knees and still allows them to physically be active. That's very cool.
Yeah, and it's something that you can ride all day. Like, I can still ride an upright bike technically, but you know, I don't enjoy it as much as, because the next day my knees are just running. When you're 390 and, you know, getting down to that, I'm about 270 now, but it just, you know, you put 3 or 4 times your weight every step almost.
Yeah.
So with this, you're not putting really any of the weight down. And yeah, I just got into it. I had my first Trike was an ice adventure, and it was just fun to do the group rides and actually keep up with folks. And then I've known Scott, the owner of Bike On, since like 3rd grade. I've been friends with his son, but I started working here out of high school, probably 2 years after high school.
Awesome.
Yeah, the Trikes definitely changed people's lives, and that's why I love it. And and she just helps with the tension.
Yeah.
And the fun part of it, she just is a great mascot.
Totally. Cool. Congratulations for losing 100 pounds.
Oh,
that's a big deal. That's a big deal.
You ride one of these too, huh?
Yeah, this is mine. I love it. I've ridden this all around the world.
Have you?
Yeah.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
But you're cruising, you're doing it.
But I mean, if I could do this, doesn't it make sense to try to get my legs stronger?
You want to build them up, yeah, if you can.
Well, because right now, I mean, I'm pedaling on my own, aren't I?
You're pedaling, yep, the assist is just helping you go.
Yeah.
And it just measures what you're doing and adds torque to it, adds power.
It's cool to see somebody try to ride, you know, something like that for the first time. I mean, I don't know how many other things she's been able to ride like that, but she's cruising. Have you ever ridden anything like this before? Cool.
Yeah, you're doing great for the first time.
Yours is not e-assist.
No, mine is me assist. You know, as somebody that's like able-bodied, and I rode this thing all over the world, Just now I'm sort of interacting with the people who use it adaptively.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool. Like, I've ridden it for fun.
Yeah.
And I've had a great time with it, but to see people that
Right.
this is,
They
you know,
need it.
opening doors for you, you know?
Right, so we don't have to sit in the house
Yeah.
and be stuck all day
Totally.
without moving.
Yeah.
You know, I tell you, when I was up to Disabled Sports 2 weeks ago, when I got out on, even though it was a hard top trail, it was in the woods and it was on the river, and it was just like, I missed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was just like, it felt so free and so awesome to, just the smell, and, you know, be back out before my neck broke, you know? It's been a long time.
Oh, how long since you were
September will be 13 years.
13 years?
Yeah. My son was 5, and he's 18 now, so, well,
Wow.
he'll be 18.
Since 1999, Bike On has helped thousands of people discover something many thought they had lost: the freedom to ride again. From adaptive trikes and hand cycles to accessible cycling solutions of every kind, Bike On's mission is simple. If you want to ride, we'll find a bike for you. Bike On began with one family. Scott Pellet, a wheelchair user, discovered hand cycling in the mid-90s. It opened the door to independence, mobility, and a shared family activity. That experience became the foundation of Bike On.
And that kind of changed our life as a family. You know, finally something that we were all able to do recreationally that was kind of on an equal playing ground for everyone.
Today, Bike On continues that mission by helping riders of all abilities find the right equipment and the right adaptations, no matter their challenge. Bike On specializes in highly customized adaptive solutions. Everything from chin-controlled shifting, elbow-based braking, cassette brake conversions, one-handed steering systems, to full adaptive hand cycles built around each rider's needs.
And our whole mission is we can, you know, build a bike for anybody. So it's really, we're at the point where, like, you can build a bike that anybody can ride. If they want to ride, we'll find a bike for them and get them out on the road.
The team works closely with VA hospitals, rehab centers, and adaptive sport programs across the country. Every week, Bike On sees lives change in real time, like Kim, riding on her own legs for the first time in 10 years.
With Kim, like, it was great because she was like, oh, I can do this. It was the first time she used her legs in 10 years. She was pumped to go home and tell her son about how she rode, and she can't wait to get her bike so she can ride with him again.
Moments like this are the heart of adaptive cycling. A chance to move, to explore, to feel freedom again. Bike On is deeply embedded in the adaptive community, supporting clinics, races, demonstrations, and events where riders can try equipment in a safe and welcoming environment. For many riders, adaptive equipment is expensive, but Bike On helps make it possible. They work directly with veterans programs, state disability services, nonprofits, and grant organizations.
But really, anybody with a disability, there is funding out there for you. You just have to know where to look, and we can help you with that.
Cycling isn't just transportation. It's movement, independence, confidence. A reminder that the world is still open to you. And at Bike On, the mission remains the same since it was in 1999, to make riding possible for everyone. Every ability, every story, every body. Because no one should be left on the sidelines. To learn more, schedule a fitting, or explore adaptive options, visit bikeon.com or stop by their new Rhode Island showroom. Bike On. The freedom starts here.